We'll go to 184 pounds, where Reinhardt has bumped up their number 3 ranked 174-pounder. Meixell Carew, as he will go against Life's Phillip McBride. Unranked Phillip McBride going against Meixell Carew. Here at 184 pounds, right off the whistle, McBride gets in on a single leg attempt here. Try to lift up that single leg. McBride still pushing forward on that single leg. Carew, pushing in on that single leg on McBride. McBride trying to stay up on one leg, hasn't finished it yet. Carew does not show much size difference here from McBride when he's bumping up a weight from his weight that he's ranked at. But right off the bat, Carew, no points yet. McBride got his hips back. With 50 seconds gone by in the first, Carew goes empty-handed off that single leg that he attempted right off the bat in the first period. With 51 seconds gone by here in the first period. And we're scoreless 0-0 between Phillip McBride of Life and Meixell Carew of Reinhardt. Carew trying to keep his team in this duel against the number 11 seed, Life Running Eagles. They've upsetted the number 6 and number 3 seeds so far in this tourney, and Reinhardt has not had problems against Midway in Oklahoma City. Both rushers on the side of the mat here. 2-on-1 tie there from McBride as we shuffle out of bounds. Referee calls action. No stalling call. Minute 40 left here in the first period. Both wrestlers pushing and pulling. Right when he's pulling, Carew gets in on a single leg attempt. McBride will try to underhook on the right side and control that elbow from the left. With a minute 15 left here in the first period. And we're out of bounds. Stalling called there on Mr. Carew as we're shuffling out of bounds. McBride, smart decision of trying that shot as they go out of bounds and baits the stall call against Carew. That's his first. One more insurance point for McBride. Snap down attempt there for Carew. McBride jacks him up on the side of the mat again as we drift out of bounds again, and it is called action by the referee. No stall call. 45 seconds left in the first period. Just underway here at 184 pounds. Every match has been close. 15-6 lead here for Life. As Mason McDaniel got Life back into the winning column at 174 with a series of inside trips to avenge a bad 4-0, 4-2 drought that he got himself into. Now McBride trying that underhook on the right side. Carew slips out of it, puts both arms around that single leg, will drift around the right side. Still won't commit with it as McBride gets right back up to his feet. And that's the end of your first period. Carew will get his choice after McBride defers. And McBride will decide to ride off here on the right side. He'll give an optional start starting from the right side, that is. And we'll give a 1-point escape to Carew. Carew's on the board 1-0 after picking down to start the second. There's a shot there by Carew. Single leg attempt off to the right side. Try to shelf that single leg and reach over to the ankle there of McBride. As we drift out of bounds, McBride tries to dive in underneath, but will give up that takedown. 3-0 lead for Carew. Great job of keeping his legs back, staying content, knowing that McBride was going to try to shoot under as they were going out of bounds. 3-0 lead for Carew, the number 3 ranked 174-pounder. Trying his skills and strength at 184 against Phillip McBride of Life. As we have some figuring out to do here from the front, from the main table. Minute and a half left here in the second period. Michael Carew leads 3-0, bumping up to 184 to help out his Reinhardt Eagles, keeping that perfect record going here on the season, coming in as the number 2 ranked team behind Nick Mitchell's Grandview Vikings and Omi Acosta's Running Eagles of Life University, coming in as the 11th seed, defeating the number 3 and number 6 seeds on their way to the semifinals. 3-0 lead for Carew as he is approaching 40 seconds of riding time and 50 seconds left here in the seconds. And we're out of bounds. 48 seconds left here in the second period. Bottom guy set, top guy cover. Carew will take on from the left side. Hook in that ankle from the right side. And now we'll put a half on from the left. And now with riding time over a minute, 3-0 lead here for Michael Carew. With about 18 seconds left here in the second period. 3-0 lead. Riding time over a minute 20 now for the 174-pounder wrestling at 184 for Reinhardt. McBride's got to think about getting his offense going in the third period, as he is down essentially by 4 points. Getting a point here towards the end of the period will be huge, and that's what McBride does. He shoots right out from his feet. Explodes from the bottom, and with 4 seconds left in the second, he gets a point. That is going to pay dividends to see what McBride will do here in the third. As he did get that 1-point escape, he will go straight down again as he looks over at the clock, and he has a minute 28 of riding time left. But that was huge of getting that 1-point escape as time expired in the second period. McBride's got to show that energy again and get out from the bottom this time. If I was McBride, I might have picked both up to see if I would have gotten a takedown and bring that riding time down. But after getting that huge boost of energy with 5 seconds left in the second to get that escape, he thought he could continue that in the third, but McBride is now struggling to get out from the bottom now, as Carew has riding time back up to 2 minutes now. With a minute 25 left. McBride scurries off to the edge of the mats. And we're out of bounds. They want a stall call. Life wants a stall call there on Carew. Reinhardt wants a stall call against McBride of Life, as he did scurry right down to the edge of the mat from the down position. And nothing has been given. 1-point escape from McBride. Riding time pretty much in the pocket here for Carew. But this match not out of reach yet. As stalling called on Carew, and that is his second stall call. And just like that, It's 3-3. McBride needs to get a takedown, though, because riding time is against him. A takedown for McBride will put him ahead by 1 point because of riding time being in favor of Carew. Life's McBride running on the right side here, and we're out of bounds, but they'll keep them wrestling. 35 seconds left, and we're out of bounds. And stalling called once again on Carew. 2-point swing there for McBride. He leads 4-3 as Carew gets called for napping on the side of the mat. Running out of bounds. Back-to-back stall calls, and McBride now takes the lead 4-3. Carew needs to get another takedown. He hasn't had a takedown for a long time. With 14 seconds left in the third, riding time is waiting for Carew. And after back-to-back stall calls, Carew, instead of winning by a point, is going to find himself in overtime. Our third overtime match of this duel is going to be at 184 between Meixell Carew and Phillip McBride. "4-4. Is Life going to win their third overtime match, or is Carew going to stop this nonsense and get Reinhardt another win here at 184? It's a shot by Carew. Carew's got to circle back in. McBride with a single leg shot on the side of the mats. As they circle back in, McBride's going to try to circle around. He won't be able to, but he'll grab both ankles. No points scored yet as Carew will try that thigh pry. Carew tried to scurry around the right side. Will grab the thigh pry. And McBride grabs both ankles to try to roll through here. Carew, no points yet. Both wrestlers have each other's legs. Carew trying to get behind McBride here. Did not hook in that leg. And now he'll face him with 5 seconds left. What a scramble in overtime here at 184. No points scored. 4-4. After all that, we have 3 seconds left of overtime. Now we're going to tiebreaker number 1. 4-4. Carew with the only takedown in this match. But back-to-back stall calls in regulation has allowed McBride to survive in this match. It's 4-4. Carew will have his choice to start the first 30, and he is picking down. Carew, instead of picking the choice of getting out for 1 point, he'll try to keep this down on the mat, and McBride gets called for stalling. Holding on to that leg. I'm wondering, can't remember if that's his first or second, but I believe McBride had a stall call. He had a stall call to give, and that's why he kept on to that ankle. So it's 4-4. Stall call against McBride. Carew has a couple, of course, against him. So McBride gets a fresh start. 13 seconds left. We'll try to ride Carew here. Carew's going to have to get out from underneath. McBride still riding on top. No points scored yet. 3 seconds left. And McBride is going to ride out the first 30 seconds. And McBride, at the end of the period, will get called for stalling. Holding on to the legs, and the 5-4, Carew gets the stall call at the end of the first 30. What a turn of events. Instead of McBride picking down, he's going to pick both up in this second 30 seconds. 5-4 lead for Carew after a stall call from McBride. He had 2 stall calls in that set of 30 seconds. And now Carew needs to start moving. He can't be dinged for stalling again. If he is, that will lose him the match because of it being for 2 points. We're run out of bounds. with a second left, and it's stalling called on McBride again. 6-4 lead for Carew, and that will be your match. What a match at 184 pounds. 6-4, Michael Carew bumps up in a stalling frenzy, but gets the win 6-4 in tiebreaker number 1.